this is Maratha Rider here, and today I'm going to give you an in-depth explanation regarding the BS4 engines. Today I'm going to answer the frequently asked questions regarding the BS4 engine. Now I'll explain the working of the BS4 engines. When we fill fuel in the tank of our vehicles and we stop the vehicle, what happens is there's a fuel vapor which gets collected in a pressurized form in the tank, and it is hot and it needs a place to escape. And due to this, what happens is that the older vehicles, prior to the BS3 engines, the vehicles used to explode. Many a time it used to catch fire because there was no place to escape for that fuel vapor. So in the BS3 engines, what happens is that there was a canister introduced into the bike and the car also, and the fuel then gets let out from the canister into the atmosphere. Now what happens during the BS4 engine is that the process is the same like the BS3 engines, but then here the catalytic converter has a charcoal filter which sucks in the fuel vapor into the canister, and then from the canister it is let out back into the engine when you start the ignition on, and this helps in getting your good mileage. Your bike acceleration increases and there's a good amount of torque because of this. These are the pros for a good BS4 engine. For this process, there are control setups to handle the canister, and also there are oxygen sensors which take in the fuel vapor inside the canister and then let it out in the engine. And also, when the pressure of the canister increases, it lets out the excessive fuel vapor outside into the atmosphere. This is the working of a fuel system with a canister and a charcoal filter. Now this is an example of a three-way catalytic converter with oxygen sensors. In this process, the catalyst in the catalytic converter, the surface area is increased for it, and there are oxygen sensors put to it, and this is why the whole BS4 thing is expensive, and that is why the BS3 engine bikes were given in cheaper price and at a discount. The first one that you'll notice is the auto headlamp on function. The auto headlamp on function is where the switches are removed for the headlight and the headlight turns on as you start the engine. This is a good safety feature in a way where a vehicle coming from the opposite direction can spot your headlight focus, and the illumination in turn can save you from quite a few accidents. But I would say that it is also a con in a way where, it is useless. I have tried to check it on my bike, whereas I don't have an auto headlamp on function. I have tried to switch on the headlight and ride it during the day, but people fail to see the headlight and yet come in your lane. So it's actually not a great pro for it. Second change would be the catalytic converter being changed and the charcoal filter in the bike, and also the third one would be a fuel injection put to the bike. And some vehicles like cars use CRDI, the common rail direct engine, and so on. Like there are many different types of changes that are done to the BS4 engines of vehicles. Covered up questions where someone would ask me why BS4 engines are good for the environment, and also answered questions why BS4 is better than BS3 engines. So someone may ask me, can we convert a BS3 engine into a BS4 engine? Now I would say yes, you can. But the problem is that it isn't only about a catalytic converter. It also includes your normally catalytic converter, your charcoal filter, and your oxygen sensors. So there is a lot more to it. Now I would be asked a question wherein it would be said, can we use BS3 fuel in a BS4 engine? But the problem with the BS3 fuel is that it could ruin your bike's engine, and also there's a huge debate regarding this which hasn't been resolved as yet. So I mean, I couldn't give a perfect reply to it. I would just say that yes, you can use it and no, you can't. Changes in the BS4 norms for the passenger and commercial vehicles. Petrol engines for vehicles have made a mandate like to use multi-point fuel injection system and three-way catalytic converters. This is an example of a multi-point fuel injection system. Now diesel vehicles need to have a CRDI, that's common rail direct injection, with a turbocharger, and EGR, that's exhaust gas recirculation. Exhaust systems oxidize the hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide to form carbon dioxide and water. Mandated to have EGR and SCR as per BS4 norms, meaning selective catalytic reduction converts nitrogen oxide molecules into nitrogen and water. Guys, I'll be signing off from here, and I hope you have liked my video, and I have made you understand. I hope you have understood what is BS4 and how BS4 works. Queries or questions regarding the BS4 engines or anything else, you could put down your questions in the comment section below, and I would answer it. Make sure to answer it, and also please like, share and subscribe to my channel, The Maratha Rider. And yes, don't forget to ride safe, wear your helmet, and please follow the rules.